guys, it's Kirsten from the Rustic Button and Such, bringing you a farmhouse chalkboard tutorial today. Let's go over the materials that you're going to need. You are going to need to purchase two 1x4x8 boards. And you're also going to need to purchase two 1x2x8 boards. You're also going to need to get some stain. Of course, you can use any color that you want. My go-to is dark walnut by Minwax. Some gloves to keep your hands from getting stained as well. You're going to need a nail gun if you have one. I am going to actually route out an inlay for my chalkboard to lay into. If you do not have one of these or don't want to operate one of these, not a problem. You can actually just nail the chalkboard right to the frame. We'll get to that step. You're also going to need a Craig jig. This is not a Craig jig. This is just a kit that I had actually purchased off Amazon about 3 years ago. Up to Harbor Freight to purchase one. They have a really nice setup. This one just isn't meeting my needs anymore. You're also going to need 3/4 inch brad nails to go into your nail gun, or you can just use regular nails, 3/4 inch nails, and nail your chalkboard in. I think that it's going to be our 1x4, and we are cutting two of these at 50 inches. That you leave a little extra allowance to allow for the width of your blade. If you're cutting right on the actual mark that you made, you're going to come out short just because you're not allowing your blade width there. Take our 1x2s and go ahead and cut those to go around the border of the frame. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and work on our pocket holes. Screws are going to come out right there in the center, and it makes these little pocket holes. It actually hides your screws there for you. These are used a lot of times in furniture or anywhere that you really want to hide your screws. And then you have little wood joiners that you can of course slide down in there. I hardly ever do. Or you can even take sawdust, make your own wood fillers. You would take a really fine sawdust, mix it with your wood glue, shove down in there. Now we're going to do the other side because, like I said, we're just doing the short boards because they are actually the ones that are going to connect to our long frame. It's got a stopper in there. These are already set for 1 3/4, so I didn't set those. And you can feel it. Menards sells the Craig jigs. Like I said, Harbor Freight has a brand that I plan to go and get. It's a little bit larger than this one here. All right, so you could also buy 90-degree angle brackets and attach all four corners. You could, to make it the modern farmhouse, you could spray paint them a bronze or anything like that to make them fit. So I need to stain these 4 boards and our border. Once those are all stained and dried, I will then show you how to attach and assemble. Don't know if I'll... Okay, so my camera died. Lovely. Anyways, once you have your 4 pocket holes drilled into your shorter boards, you can go ahead and stain all 8 of your boards. Once they are dry, you can begin assembling your frame. Be sure to use your wood glue when joining your corners with the pocket hole screws. Once you've done that, you can then take your frame, turn it right side up on a level surface, and begin placing your border, which are the 1x2s, around the frame. Again, using wood glue in addition to the brad nails. The final step is now to flip the frame back over and attach the chalkboard. Nail it with the brad nails right onto the frame. Voila, all done. Now, as you can see in some of the pictures before, I routed out an inlay for my chalkboard, which allows the chalkboard to sit right down into the frame. I then used silicone to glue the chalkboard into place and placed weight overnight onto the board, as you can see.